Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa Cotten and I'm a money mindset expert. In today's video, I'm going over all of your money mindset questions. I have an Instagram broadcast channel and I asked you guys, what are some of your money mindset questions or things you want support on? And I was flooded with the amount of questions and ideas that they wanted support on, and I knew that I needed to make a video on it. So if that's something you want to see, all of the answers to different money mindset questions such as attracting clients, growing, scaling your business, changing your relationship with money, and so much more, stay tuned to the end to hear all the amazing things that you can do starting today to change your relationship with money. Okay, I've got all the questions ready to go to ask, but let's make a cup of coffee and we can have a little coffee chat where I go over these questions and answer them one by one and enjoy a cup of coffee together. I love when my favorite creators take you kind of behind the scenes of what they do to kind of get ready for their YouTube filming or their day with you. It makes me feel like the creator is talking to me directly. And I thought how fun for me to show you my morning coffee routine. And I just got this beautiful Epcot Nespresso pod holder, and I thought I would show you how I make my coffee just to kind of create a little bit more of a connection between you and I as you are watching me answer all of these money mindset questions, and as I'm sharing with you how to change your relationship with money so you can go after your goals, your dreams, and your vision in alignment. Look at that coffee. All right, we're back. I've got my coffee, and look how cute this mug. It's the new Arendelle frozen Starbucks mug, and look at that foam. So good. I got obsessed with the Nespresso coffee during 2020 and now I'm just love it. I make it all the time. So I got 20 questions about money mindset and money mindset in regards to your entrepreneur journey, making more money, feeling safe with more money. So I figured we'd just go through and rapid fire. I could answer as many questions as possible. So the first question I got was how to feel safe handling big money. And the brain is so interesting with language. So when we say things such as big money, what we're telling the brain is we need to prepare in a certain way, which is also telling the brain we don't have the identity of someone who can handle big money. So for example, if your brain and your identity can handle big money, you probably wouldn't say big money. You would just say money. You would neutralize it. You can say, I'm someone who easily and naturally handles all the money that I receive. But when we put money on a pedestal and we now call it big money, the brain is like, ooh, maybe I don't feel prepared. Maybe I don't know how to handle it. Maybe it's not as easy as everyone makes it look out to be. Oh, maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I don't have enough confidence. And the brain is going to look for lack of why you can't handle this much money. So then what happens is you start to receive this much money, whether it's through your business or other areas, and what will you do? You will spend it because your brain is saying, I am not someone who can handle that much money because I've put it on a pedestal. So the best thing you can do is when you're talking about money, don't use the language big or small, because what you really want to do is train your brain to be neutral with money. Money is not a big or small, it just is. It's just a resource, such as taking a breath. I wouldn't say take a big breath, maybe I would, but I wouldn't say take a small breath. We can use money in the same relationship that we can use air, and that we can just normalize it. Sometimes we bring in more money, sometimes we take in more air, sometimes we just go on autopilot, the same thing. So really be careful with the language on how you're using money. Again, the brain perceives if something's on a pedestal and we don't believe we're on that identity of receiving that, it is going to intentionally block, repel, or have you spend the money so it doesn't feel safe for you to keep it. Oh, this next one, it was a question box, wasn't big, so they asked it in 2 question boxes, but fear of success, imposter syndrome, fear of being too much, fear of having too much, fear of losing it, and fear of responsibility. Okay, so with this question, we've got the core of all of those things was fear. Fear of the unknown. And when we have a fear of success, and I'm not sure if I have an actual video, I know I have shorts on this, but I believe more people have a fear of success versus a fear of failure, because we know how bad things can get. We've experienced it. We know that if we fail, we're just gonna go back to our comfort zone of where we're at, but we have a fear of everything in our life changing, everything getting better, easier, more in alignment. And I believe when that happens, fear of success kicks in. Okay, so if we have a fear of the unknown, fear of money, fear of responsibility, what we have to work on is our belief in ourselves. So what that looks like is if we have a fear of success, fear of the unknown, fear of all of those things that you listed, fear of imposter syndrome, what that tells me is that you don't trust yourself. And when we have fear that takes over, it is because we do not believe we are capable to handle whatever life throws at us. And you have handled 100% of what life throws at you, but the belief has not linked up with the experience. Because when we believe we can handle whatever life throws at us, we lean into the success. We lean into the opportunities to grow. For example, look at Taylor Swift, one of the most famous women in the world right now, and she has a lot of haters. She's got a lot of trolls. But can you imagine if she leaned into that fear of success and was like, I'm gonna let the haters win, I'm gonna let the trolls win, I'm not gonna go on tour, I'm not gonna release another album, I'm not gonna be in the spotlight? So many people would be like, no, we need your music, we need your energy. And the same with you. There are so many individuals who need you to step into your light, step into your power. And the best thing you can do is bridge that gap by building that trust with yourself. And when you build that trust with yourself, all the fear is naturally gonna dissolve, disappear, and fade away. Let's take a sip of coffee. I got a double shot of espresso, almond milk, vanilla almond milk, unsweetened, and then a little bit of dairy-free caramel creamer. So good. Okay, this next question is a two-parter again. I love that. How to attract clients who are willing to pay you large sums of money? How to attract money on a daily basis to have stability? Okay, these are incredible questions. So if you are a service provider, or you provide a service that has high ticket clients, well, whether that's real estate, coaching, contracting, whatever it looks like, where you are web developing, copywriting, where you have clients and you're maybe in a service industry, you have to ask yourself, what is your messaging saying? What is your marketing saying? Are you saying, for example, if you're a business coach, are you saying, are you tired of your 9-to-5 and living paycheck to paycheck? So when you use that language, which is called pain point marketing, when you use the language of their pain points, it keeps them stuck in that victim energy. The victim energy says, yes, I hate my 9-to-5. Yes, I hate living paycheck to paycheck. Yes. That messaging doesn't speak to someone who's already in action. So how that looks like is when you speak to someone who is in action, they want to continue the momentum moving forward. And when you start your messaging through what I call like momentum messaging, so you're speaking to the individual who's already in action and they believe that working with you, connecting with you, being around you is going to help propel that momentum, that is when you are going to start to attract high ticket paying clients. And a lot of times we think of high ticket paying clients have to mean they have a high ticket income. I have worked with clients on the spectrum of 8-figure business owners to I'm just getting started. But my messaging never says you have to have this level income to work with me. I speak to the individual who is moving forward, who wants to go, hey, Alyssa says she can get me to that next step. All right, I want to work with her. And when we use pain point marketing to talk about where they're at currently, it doesn't allow us to sell the dream outcome on how working with us, whether that's buying the house, whether that's working with us for copywriting, working with us as a coach, as so many other things that we can work with. If we're not selling to the dream outcome, we're gonna get a lot of objections. And what I mean by objections is someone saying, oh, I can't afford to work with you, I'm not ready, I'll reach out when I'm ready. And what they're telling you is I don't either believe in myself to get to the next step, or I don't believe you're the person who can take me there. Which again is not personal. We say, thank you, when you're ready, I'll be here. But really be mindful of your messaging as you are promoting your products and services. What kind of language are you using? Are you using the language that is pain point victim identity? Or are you using that more empowered dream outcome inspiration? Because I can guarantee if you start to shift your messaging to more of that dream outcome, the transformation, it's gonna feel so much easier to attract and secure those high ticket clients. Okay, so the next question is how to attract money on a daily basis and have stability. The first thing you have to ask yourself is, am I in a position to feel ready to receive money every single day? Okay, so what that means is if we don't feel like we're ready to receive money, we will start to repel it. Okay, so how do we handle the money we have currently? Are we spending it, saving it, investing it? Are we receiving it? Are we getting stressed out about it? Is it triggering our nervous system? Okay, so if you are receiving money and you automatically get stressed, your brain is gonna say, no, we don't want money. Like, make it the most difficult way to receive money. But if you start to receive money, spend money, save it, invest it, and you feel grounded, aligned with a regulated nervous system, that's gonna send a signal to your brain, hey, money is a resource just like air. Maybe, just maybe, it's safe to have more every single day. Another thing you can do is create an affirmation around I wake up easily and naturally to money. So that could be through sales, whatever way you kind of make money, whether that's through checks in the mail, people buying you a free cup of coffee, but creating an affirmation that's in alignment with you receiving money every single day is gonna be super helpful for your brain to say it's safe and easy. I did that maybe like 6 months ago, and now I would say that every day, if not every other day, I'm waking up to sales, whether that's new clients or reoccurring clients. And it is so fun to wake up and say, notification, this, and it just feels so in alignment. Okay, so these next two questions are really linked as well. How to handle low income months when I'm used to higher income months, and newly launched business, haven't had a paid client yet. So I really want you to look at the 4 seasons. We've got winter, spring, summer, and fall. And you can ask yourself, where is my business in relation to the seasons? Okay, so winter looks like low income months. Maybe we're not really bringing in new clients. Everybody has these seasons. The next one, fall, might be I'm releasing clients that are no longer in alignment. I'm maybe not having products that I used to have, or maybe I'm closing the doors on some offerings, or I'm closing the chapters on some clients. Spring is all about new energy. Are you bringing in new offerings, new products, new services, new marketing, new ways of connecting with you, new content? And then summer. Summer is like full thriving. This is your high income months. Everything is in alignment. You're bringing in new clients, you're keeping clients, and you're there. Trust that every season is preparing you to survive. Again, every season is allowing you, if you really lean into the seasons of your business, that's gonna help prevent burnout, it's gonna help prevent stress, and it's really gonna help you stay in alignment with a regulated nervous system, because that is the key to growing and scaling with enjoyment. Ooh, okay, this next one is really good. Not wanting to spend on yourself because you were believed or taught that you are a burden. So often we have financial trauma when we were children that we would ask for something and our caregivers, our parents, our peers would say, what do you think, money grows on trees? I'm working so hard and you're just asking for things. How dare you? And we start to believe that us asking for our desires is not okay. So then we shame ourselves, we guilt ourselves, and then we hold ourselves back from living the life we desire, the life that we deserve. So the best thing you can start to work on is your belief in yourself by nurturing your self-love. Understanding that you are worthy and deserving by just being alive. There's nothing extra you need to do, but bridging that gap to belief, to believing you are worthy and deserving by just being alive. Because if we have memories and experience that say it's not safe to believe or to ask for what we want, and then we know over here that we're inherently worthy and deserving of our desires, we get to bridge the gap with self-love. And self-love looks like taking ourselves on date, going to bed early, treating ourselves, at-home spa nights, doing the inner work, EFT tapping. All of that is going to help bridge the gap of not believing to believing it is safe to spend money on your coffee check. Look how cute this mug is. Something that's been really fun since moving to Orlando is I used to see stuff like this and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I have to wait to get it on eBay because it would be like an in-park exclusive. And now that I live in Orlando part-time, I can just drive as soon as the things are out and I can buy it. And I got a couple. I got one for my friend, one for my mom, and then one for another friend. So it was like super fun for all of us to have matching mugs. Let me know in the comment section below, what's your favorite way to make at-home coffee? I love to just do a shot of espresso, some vanilla almond milk and a little bit of cream. And for me, sometimes I enjoy this more than getting coffee out because I feel like I love my ratios. Not too sweet, but not too coffee. Let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite. Let's get back to our questions. These are so amazing. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram here, Alyssa_Cotten, I have what's called a broadcast channel. It's very interesting. It's like a one-way talking. So I can talk to you, you can't talk to me. I can ask questions and you can put your answers in the question box, and I have polls and I just have different things, but I give so much more support to that than I do on like my Instagram stories or anything else. So if you're really wanting to dive into your money mindset, start there. And if you're wanting to take your money mindset to the next level, definitely take the money quiz. It's a free 5-minute quiz to identify which of your 5 money blocks are stopping or even holding you back from achieving the success you desire. Okay, we'll do 2 more questions. I think I'm gonna do this maybe once a month, once every other month, just because the questions have been so amazing. And on Instagram, I can only do a 1-minute voice memo, and sometimes it's like I can only send so many. One time I sent like 5 1-minute voice memos, and then it's like, who's listening to that? But with YouTube, you can pause, you can watch it, you can do it at your own speed. Okay, so this next one is having hope for your big dreams when it's not working out. This one is so important that you work on, you nurture, you grow. Do something every single day that's gonna give you hope. And here's a question you can ask yourself every single day. What is giving me hope today for my big dreams? And when you start to install hope, hope is very close to belief. And when we use hope, it can help us get closer to believing. Overnight, anything can change. You might meet the right person who has the right connection. You might go on a walk and get inspired and have a $1 million idea. You might feel brave and put yourself out there and start taking those steps to help you achieve your goals. Don't underestimate the power of hope. Hope allows us to keep moving forward when we don't have proof. And what you can do is start to get really inspired. When you don't have proof that your big dreams are working out or that it's even coming close, take daily inspiration. So for example, I wanted to move to Orlando so bad. Like it hurt so bad. Every time I came to visit Orlando, I was like, I have to be here. I just know that's where I'm meant to be. And I would literally go on YouTube and I would watch 10 top videos of restaurants, point of view, which is like where you can walk around. I would go on Google Earth. I would look at, okay, so now you're gonna map out, okay, if I was living my big dreams, what would I do that's similar to what I'm doing now? Okay, so I would be making coffee. So I used to make coffee. When I lived in Alaska, I have more of these mugs and they have all of the different Disney theme parks. And so I have like Magic Kingdom, Epcot, so and so and so. And so I would ask myself, if I was living in Orlando and I was going to the park today, what park would I go to? And I would grab that coffee mug and I would drink out of it and I would visualize preparing myself to get ready to go to the park. And now look where I'm at. I'm in Orlando with the same coffee mugs, and I'll do the same thing. Okay, what park am I gonna go today? All right, I'm going to Epcot. I'm gonna drink out of the Epcot mug. When you don't have belief that it's working, look inward and really encourage that belief to grow and expand for yourself. Because if you don't believe in your dreams, nobody else will. I'm telling you right now, work with me and I will tell you to believe in your dreams because I believe in your dreams more than anything. But when we don't believe in our dreams, it's really hard to get more people to believe. And when people start to believe, when you start to believe in your dreams, people are going to be magnetized to you. So for example, in February, I announced on Instagram that I'm $60,000 away from my business hitting $1 million in revenue over the last 7 years. Only 2% of female founders have ever hit 7 figures in their business. And then recently I shared an update that I'm now $30,000 away from hitting 7 figures, which is absolutely amazing. And the amount of support that I've been getting, because people are like, oh my gosh, she believes in her dreams so much, I want to support her. So people are like, here's this networking opportunity, here's this speaking opportunity, and people are opening doors. Here's this, work with this client. Oh, I referred someone to you because you've helped me so much. And when you start to believe in yourself, that's going to radiate out into other people believing in you. So having hope. Oh my goodness, that was so amazing. So join the broadcast channel, submit your questions. We'll do more of this. Let me know in the comment section below. What are some of your key takeaways? What did you learn about yourself? Or were any of those other questions that you had that maybe you want to ask in another video? So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I release videos out every single week and I can't wait to see you in the next video.